If you're over 60 and you've been waking up at 3 a.m. for no reason, it's not your age. And it's not insomnia. It's one specific mistake almost every senior in America makes. And the strange part? Your doctor probably never mentioned it because it's not a medication problem. It's not even a bedroom problem. It's something you do in the 2 hours before bed, without even realizing it's wrecking your sleep. And here's why this matters more than just feeling tired. Some researchers are starting to link poor sleep after 60 to memory changes, weaker balance, and even strain on the heart. Some sleep doctors are now connecting this to falls that could have been prevented just by fixing what happens before the lights go out. But here's the good news. This is fixable. Not with pills, not with some expensive gadget, just a few small shifts to your evening. Some take less than 5 minutes. We've gone through what sleep researchers are actually saying about aging and rest and pulled out exactly what matters for you. In fact, tip number 5 is something sleep doctors are starting to call the silent sleep thief, because most people do it every night without knowing it's the real reason they wake up exhausted. I'll show you exactly what it is and how to fix it tonight. So stay with me. In the next few minutes, you'll get the exact bedtime routine, helping seniors fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, and wake up actually feeling rested. Starting with something you're probably doing right now, without knowing it's the problem. Before we get into it, quick note. I'm not a doctor, and nothing here replaces a conversation with your own physician, especially if you're on medication or managing a health condition. Think of this as what we've learned from the research, not a replacement for your doctor's advice. Okay, let's get into it. Tip number 1, and it's the one most people get backwards. You've probably heard 100 times that a good bedtime routine starts at night. It doesn't. It starts the moment you wake up. Here's why. Your body runs on something called a circadian rhythm, basically an internal clock. And that clock resets every single day based on one thing: what time you get out of bed. Not what time you go to sleep, what time you get up. So if you're sleeping in some days until 9 and other days you're up at 6, your body never knows what time it actually is. It's like constantly changing time zones without ever leaving your house. Here's the fix, and it costs nothing. Pick one wake-up time, same time, every single day. Yes, even weekends. Within about a week, your body starts anticipating sleep at the same time each night too, without you forcing it. This one shift alone is often the biggest lever in this entire video, and it's completely free. Now, quick question for you. Drop your answer in the comments. I actually read these. What time did you wake up today versus yesterday? If those two times are more than an hour apart, that's probably part of what's been happening to you. Tip number 2. Tip number 2 is going to surprise some of you because it goes against something you've probably heard a dozen times. That screens before bed are the enemy because of blue light. Here's the twist. Blue light does play a small role, but some researchers now believe it's not actually the main issue for most people. The bigger problem is what you're watching. Scrolling the news, worrying about a family situation, watching something intense that keeps your mind alert and your stress hormones up, even in a dark room with the brightness turned down. Your brain doesn't know the difference between watching a stressful video and being in a stressful situation. It reacts the same way. So the fix isn't necessarily no screens, it's calmer screens. If you're going to watch something before bed, make it something low stakes, a calm show you've already seen, something that doesn't spike your heart rate or your worry. If the 10 o'clock news is part of your nightly routine, that might genuinely be part of the problem, not because of the light, because of what's in it. All right, remember that silent sleep thief I mentioned at the very beginning? We're getting closer to it. But first, there's something almost nobody talks about, and it might be the most important tip in this whole video. Tip number 3. Here's something most people have never heard, and it explains why some nights you fall asleep in minutes, and other nights you lie there for an hour. Your body actually needs its core temperature to drop by about 2 degrees to properly fall asleep. It's one of the internal signals that tells your brain it's time. If that drop doesn't happen, your body stays in a kind of holding pattern. So here's the part that surprises people. A warm bath or warm shower about an hour before bed doesn't warm you up long term. It actually helps you cool down faster afterward. Your body pulls heat to the surface of your skin to cool the bath water off. And once you step out, your core temperature drops faster than it would have on its own. So a warm shower an hour before bed isn't just relaxing, it's doing real work for your sleep, if the timing's right. That temperature drop we just talked about, your bedroom can either help it along or fight against it all night, which is exactly where tip 4 comes in. Tip number 4. Here's something most people don't know. A sound doesn't have to wake you up to ruin your sleep. You can sleep straight through a noise, a car outside, a fridge humming, a clock ticking, and never remember hearing it. But your brain did, and some sleep researchers believe those small sounds can still pull you out of your deepest sleep stages, again and again, all night, without you ever knowing it happened. So you can wake up after a full 8 hours and still feel exhausted. Not because you didn't sleep long enough, because you never got to sleep deep enough. And it's the same story with light and warmth. Your body's already trying to cool down and shut off, like we just talked about, but a hallway light under the door or a bedroom that's too warm works against that signal all night long, even if you never consciously notice it. You don't need blackout curtains and a white noise machine to fix this, though they help. Even just turning your phone face down, closing the door most of the way, and nudging the thermostat a couple degrees cooler can make a noticeable difference by morning. Okay, now for the one I promised you at the start, the silent sleep thief. This is the one that surprises almost everyone, including people who think they already have great sleep habits. Tip number 5. It's not what you're eating late at night. It's not your mattress. It's not even your medication. It's something you probably had before 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's caffeine, but not the cup of coffee you're thinking of. Most people know not to drink coffee right before bed. But here's what almost nobody realizes. As we get older, our bodies process caffeine more slowly. Something that used to clear your system in a few hours can now still be active 8, sometimes 10 hours later. And caffeine hides in places people don't expect. Decaf coffee, which isn't actually caffeine-free, just lower. Tea, including some sleepy time blends. Chocolate, and certain pain relievers and headache medications that list caffeine right on the label. Just not somewhere you'd think to look. So that afternoon cup of tea, or that little piece of chocolate after dinner, or a headache pill at 4 p.m. For a lot of people over 60, that's the real reason they're wide awake at 3 a.m., with no obvious cause. It's not random. It's not just aging. It's been in the system the whole time. The fix is simple, even if it takes a little adjusting. Try shifting your last caffeine of any kind to before lunchtime and see how the next few nights feel. So let's put it all together, not as 5 separate tips, but as one simple rhythm. Reset your body's clock by waking up at the same time every day. No more time zone jumps for your own body. Keep your evenings calm, not stressful, so your mind isn't racing when your head hits the pillow. Let a warm shower do the work of cooling you down. Make sure your bedroom isn't quietly working against you while you sleep. And watch out for that silent sleep thief, the hidden caffeine that might still be active at 3 a.m. without you ever suspecting it. None of this requires pills, gadgets, or a doctor's prescription. Just a few small shifts repeated consistently. Better sleep isn't just about feeling less tired. It's about having the energy to keep up with grandkids, stay steady on your feet, and simply feel like yourself again. If you're planning to try even one of these tonight, let me know in the comments which one. I'd love to hear how it goes. And if this helped, subscribe. We put out videos just like this every week, built around what actually helps people our age feel better, one small habit at a time.